my bathroom. My husband said we're going to have plumbing problems. Dry skin, fatigue, everything they said, I had it. Sleep, I prayed for sleep. You get used to not sleeping, that's why I was not sleeping. It was so frustrating for me for these 23 years before meeting Dr. Wander, going to doctors and asking, can you help me? I did end up having a tumor thyroid. They had to an endocrinologist. I got on Thyroid. They started me at 60 milligrams, and I went up to 150 milligrams throughout the 23 years. And my hair was still falling out. I still had the dry skin. I was always tired, and my poor husband had to put up with me. Well, I think what the straw that broke the camel's back was last summer. My son, who's a football player and a wrestler, very athletic, said, Mom, I'm going to help you. We got up at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 a.m., worked out for an hour, and Saturday too, by the way. I really watched what I was eating. It was like I'd have a little bit of egg and something in the morning. I'd have a yogurt for lunch, and then I would have a salad for dinner with a little bit of protein. 4 months of doing that, I lost maybe 4 or 5 pounds, and I gave up. I started really crying. I remember my son holding me, and I said, I've given up. Yeah, you know what? I might as well eat everything I can because nothing's going to work, you know? Then, God, I prayed about it, and God, I was on Facebook, and I saw Dr. Wander's, and I thought, you know what do I got to lose? So I came here, and I was a little skeptical, like I am, because I've gone through how many doctors without getting satisfied. So I was a little like, Dr. Wander, I don't know. But I have not regretted it at all. I do have an autoimmune disease. I do have Hashimoto's. Been going to my endocrinologist for how many years and never got diagnosed with that. They always told me just to see a nutritionist, which I did, and I still wasn't losing weight. So they thought I was a closet eater. Guaranteed I'm not. One thing I do encourage, though, my husband was a big supporter with me during this program, and that makes it even easier. He came with me to this dinner, and he really supported me. The first meeting we had with Dr. Wander was wonderful. He tells you a lot about your body, what's happening. The testing. I have never had such thorough testing until I came to Dr. Wanderer. I was so pleased with it. It helped me know how to fight what I've got to do. With that, my husband was pre-diabetic. We went through our refrigerator, took everything out. They had a lot of sugar in it. Trust me, if you do that, you think it's hard. I did. I thought it would be. But now that we've taken most of the sugars out of our diet, I have no cravings for cake. I can go to a party now and pass up a cake. This is all that we're learning through Dr. Wanderer. And caffeine, I was drinking 5 cups, 6 cups a day to try to keep myself awake. With the proper nutrition, with the supplements that I needed to get my adrenal glands working again, I had adrenal fatigue. I've been losing the weight. I've lost 40 pounds now. Prior to still a long journey, and I keep going back to him. Before all this happened, I was a size 9. I went up to a size 20. Now I've lost 3 sizes already, and here and 4 up here, pear shape. And I have to thank him all that. I'm walking 3 miles a day now. My husband and I are going to try to do this walk to Santiago, where you walk hundreds of miles to get to the cathedral. And I have so much energy. My son came down from a visit from Maine, and he said, Mom, what's going on? And I said, Dr. Wanderer and his staff. They really, really have helped me, and it's been a gift to me. And I couldn't thank you enough, let me tell you. So,
thank you for coming.